My friend's husband passed away, and she asked me to make 6 memory pillows using these shirts she saved. The shirts are all button ups with plaid or striped fabric, and a few white dress shirts as well. I was able to make all the pillow covers completely from these shirts. First, I grouped the shirts into coordinating colors. I'm going to be using this Accuquilt die set called Carpenter's Wheel. I'll use 2 coordinating fabrics for the inner star, then 2 different fabrics for the outer star. I'll use the white shirt fabric for all the lighter pieces. This is what the die set looks like. I'm going to need diamonds and large and small triangles. There are detailed instructions with the die set that let me know what pieces I need and how to put them together. I cut pieces from the shirts to fit the dies and fed them through the Accuquilt. It's such a slick process. I was especially careful to keep the grain of the printed fabric straight so I could line up the pieces in my design. Once I had all the pieces cut, I separated them into the pieces I would need for each pillow using paper plates. This worked to keep the pieces separated and organized and also to make them easy to stack and clean up when I needed to fold laundry or do something else on my countertop. Following the directions on the AccuQuilt die, I laid out one pillow at a time. You can see how the white pieces I used as the background really make the design work. My client's husband was a pilot who flew acrobatic planes when he was younger, so she brought me a tie with this cool airplane artwork. I used a piece of the tie in each pillow. Once I got the design for the pillow the way I want it, I was ready to start sewing. I sewed and pressed one small section at a time, building out from there. I built out the 8 triangles, then combined them into 4 squares. Then 2 halves, and then the whole. Each pillow top is unique and uses fabric from about 6 shirts. In order to quilt the pillow fronts, I basted them all onto an unused gray flat sheet with some 80/20 batting. I quilted them all at one time on the long arm using this geometric pattern called abstract by the quilting mill. After they were all quilted, I cut apart and squared up all the pillow tops. Now it's time to prepare the backs. Since my client gave me so many shirts to work with, I was able to get all the pieces for the fronts of the pillows just using the backs and some of the sleeves of the shirts. I've left the fronts of the shirts intact to use for the backs of the pillows. I traced the pillow front onto the shirt and cut out a square the same size as the front. I centered the buttons and included the pocket in the square. I cut out a pillow back to coordinate with each pillow front. Before sewing the fronts and the backs together, I added a label. with information about whose shirts they were and just the information the client wanted me to put on the label. I used labels that are made from an adhesive microfiber that looks like suede. I've used it before on quilts, and it's really nice to print on. The way I print on it is I engrave it actually using my laser cutter I have. I usually sew around the edges of these labels. They're adhesive, and the adhesive holds really well. I usually sew around them just to make it look complete and to reinforce it. But I decided not to in this case because I was placing them on the pockets, and I didn't want to sew the pockets closed. So I placed the label on each pocket and paired up the pillow backs with the pillow fronts. Now, to sew the pillows together, I place the front and the back together, right sides together. Then I sew all the way around the edge and then trim the corners. Now, I unbutton the shirt and turn the pillow cover right side out. So the pillow form will go right in through this opening. And now we have a finished cover, just waiting for the pillow form. And here are our 6 finished pillow covers. Each one of them is unique. We didn't put the pillow forms in currently because my client was shipping these to her kids, so she wanted to wait. But I think this is such a fun and a special way to keep just a little piece of your loved one nearby. Thanks for joining me. I'll have another tutorial for you soon. Bye bye.